Nearly every culture around the world has a tradition of fermenting food, and nearly every food has at some point been fermented using fermentation. Been preserved, sorry, using fermentation. So then there's some examples. Koreans ferment kimchi. Eastern Europe makes sauerkraut. Most of Europe makes sauerkraut and calls it something different depending on where they come from. Japan uses cultured rice bran to make nukazuke pickles. These are amazing. They're actually pickles that instead of being preserved in salty water are preserved in this, looks like a mud cake of rice bran with miso and beer and some other cultured things in there. It even uses the bacteria from our hands. So grandma would go in and stir the crock every day and put stuff in there, like put pieces of vegetables and then pull the finished pieces of vegetables out. So that looks different everywhere you are around the world, but most places have some pickle on the table or some other fermented thing on the table. A large part of the classes that I choose to teach are classes that are old skills that we need to keep alive. There are languages and cultures dying all the time, and I think that food is so integral in keeping a culture alive. So I've adopted different cultures, kinds of traditions into my family home, and that's becoming my own tradition, which I think is beautiful. It's part of what Canada's all about. So it's interesting that when you look all around the world, people are doing this fermenting thing, which is all about the transformation of food. The Inuit have a tradition of burying marine